get started, just going to keep it pretty brief. My business tip for you is to be consistent in everything, and that means consistent in engaging people, consistent in posting on Facebook, consistent in personal development, just consistency in all things. Your water intake, that is going to change this business for you 100%. And then my favorite.
My name is Kendall Boyd, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador. And I'm going to just jump right in on my top business tip. And we all hear this all the time, but it's IP8s, income producing activities. These are so important, guys. You have to do something to grow your business every day, not just surf on Facebook, but actually intentionally grow your business. And in Team Flex It Forward, I added a file called the Daily Action Stack. I did not create this file, let me say that now. It was created by some other jewels, but I came across it. I have been using it, and it has been a game changer because we all sit down and don't know where to focus our attention, okay? This lays it out for you from most important to least important. So this covers things like, sending 3 new friend requests every single day and intentionally growing your network. That's important. You have to always grow your network. You want your goal to be to have 5,000 Facebook friends, which is the limit. We want 5,000 because we want a big network hearing what we're sharing. Okay, it has reaching out to 5 new people daily. This seems hard, but if you have your Franks list written out in a book, like I do, the second I friend request somebody, their name goes in my book before they've even accepted my request because I don't want to forget to check if they've accepted my request, okay? So when you have it all written out, it's easy to reach out to 5 people. Follow up with 2 prospects every single day. Reach out to 1 active and 1 inactive ambassador daily. Guys, you can bring inactives back. I have done it. Sometimes they're just scared to tell you they want to try again. And you can just reach out to them and let them know, hey, I'm here if you ever want to give this another shot. Okay, reach out to those inactive ambassadors. Posting on Facebook at least 3 times a day. Mix it with Plexus and non-Plexus. Okay, you've got to make sure you're not just vomiting Plexus on them. 3-way chats and 3-way calls. The chats have been the absolute most important thing for my team. We have done lots of these. Every time we get a chat, we're pretty successful at getting those people to decide to give this a shot just because of that third-party validation. So important. But guys, I could keep going with this. This breaks it down for you, what you need to do to be successful in this business. So go over to Team Flex It Forward, go to the file section. It's Daily Action Stack. And then I also have a Facebook Live in there. If you do a keyword search for Daily Action Stack, you should find my Facebook Live, and I go into a lot more detail on this sheet. So that's my top business tip and what's really been working for me.
Quick tip for you, okay? And this one has a little more to do with mindset, okay? My tip for you is do it afraid, okay? I always want you to do it afraid. I want to tell you that I've never regretted doing it afraid. And what I mean is talking to someone, talking to a stranger, reaching out to someone on your chicken list, hosting that event. Hey, Destiny, anything you can possibly think of that has to do with your business, I want to encourage you and actually urge you, just do it afraid. You will grow so much quicker if you just do it afraid every time. And it's okay to mess up. It's okay if it doesn't go perfect. It's okay if you host that first opportunity event and no one shows up. We've all been there, okay? But just do it afraid, okay? Nothing happens inside your comfort zone ever, okay? So when you do it afraid, you are making the choice to step out in faith, and God is going to honor that so much. And you will just be so proud of yourself. And the more that you step out, you keep doing that, the more you do it afraid, the easier it gets, okay? So just always do it afraid. Message that person, talk to that waiter who is super friendly, reach out to that friend that you've been thinking about, tell them that they would be amazing at the business. Just do it afraid, okay? So that's my tip. And to enter in my
talk to you about perseverance. My tip for you is perseverance. So no if, is when. There will be a time in your business where things are going to get tough. Things will not go as you expected. And we already in Plexus have had a few of those. If you've been with us for a year, you know that things can get a little rough at times. So what to do when things get tough? My tip to you, business tip, personal tip, is that you anchor yourself and find someone that will support you when things are rough. So I know a lot of you girls are faith women and love the Lord, but I'm talking about someone that you can touch, scream at, call, cry with. So if you don't have an amazing upline, that's okay. You can become that amazing upline to your team. I am blessed enough to have someone that I could call and puke on anytime. I want to wrap this up, but I want to encourage you. If you don't have someone in this business today that you can call tomorrow if something goes south, your priority before the year begins is to find that running buddy, that running mate, sideline, PFF, build that relationship with someone on your team or sideline, whatever. It could be anyone, you guys. Some of my best friends in Plexus are people that are not on my team. You need support. Nobody can do this alone. And you know what? It is so important. It is so important that you are prepared. So when things go south, you have that emotional support. So anyways.
Hey, I'm Tammy Mitchell, Emerald Ambassador. And my tip, I'm so excited you guys are all on here, first of all. I forgot. I get too excited with these things. But it took a lot, you guys. I mean, people are busy. People are all over the place. They're getting Christmas presents, and they forget. And I'm so proud of each and every one of you guys who committed and got everybody commission qualified. You got yourself commission qualified, and you are on this event. Okay, so my tip for you guys, and this is a hard one, so you probably need to take notes and stuff. My tip is to be yourself. Be yourself. We all have wonderful God-given gifts. And a lot of time in this business, we watch videos, we watch, diamond documentaries, and we want to replicate and be just like other jewels and diamonds in this company. But you guys, you have to be yourself. Be authentic and be true to yourself. Run with your passion. Run with who you are. Identify your strengths and go with it. I know that's a really hard tip. But after 3 years, I found that this is when I gained the most confidence in myself, and this was when I started to explode and I started to really grow as a leader. Okay, my favorite.
It's Jamie Mays. I'm a Diamond Ambassador, and I'm excited to share with you guys my tip all the way from Colorado, stuck in the freezing weather. My tip for you guys is to always believe in yourself. If there was one thing I felt held me back in the beginning of my journey, it was that I did not have belief that I was capable of having success in this business. And my mindset is what kept me from finding success. It took me 6 months to go silver, and I truly think that that was the main reason why. I let my own mind get in the way of being successful. So it wasn't until I changed my mindset and believed that I could do this, and that if Nikki Hinkle, my upline, could do this, I could do this too. And if I can do this, you guys can do this, trust me. So whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Your mindset is everything. So just remember that, guys. I'm excited to give you really quickly one of my business tips, and this is something that I have come to learn really just over the past year. And I feel like at different phases of your business, there are different things that you get to learn, and they say, that this is really personal growth with a compensation plan. Hey, Leah. I spelled my gums. My mama saw this. She'd be mad at me. And just really share with you guys quickly my tip. So what it is, and it's so basic, but it's so important, is to put your blinders on, y'all. And I'm talking about from all aspects of your business. I'm talking about your upline, your downline, your sidelines, people on your team, people that are on the sidelines that are on your upline teams, everyone. Put your blinders on and stay the course of your business. Keep focused on what your goals are. If someone's points are dropping, help them if you can, but do not let it affect you. If people are succeeding and racing before you, that's okay. Your time is coming. But you have to put your blinders on, you guys. It's saying it's buffering. Okay. Hi, lovies. How fun. Y'all, this is crucial. And even for me, when I went Emerald, I was so worried about my team getting there too that I forgot to work my business as much as I needed to. I didn't do my IP as much. I wasn't as concerned about recruiting my own level ones.
and my business suffered for it. And so having learned this, I'm able to tell people, put your blinders on. It doesn't matter what level you're at, your personal business, you recruiting, you having customers, you having your PV where it needs to be is crucial, because it doesn't matter what your team's going to do. And some people will stay with you forever, and some people won't. And what you don't want to do is rely on people to get you to the top. You want to do it with your team, absolutely, but you want to be solid in your own business and go as wide as you can. And the way to go wide is to not worry about what other people are doing, right? Don't get discouraged if people are going past you. Don't get discouraged if people, have recruited and more people than you in a month, if they're on the leaderboard. It doesn't matter, because everyone has their own journey and their own race, okay, you guys? So blinders on. I want to hear you guys shout out, my blinders are on. I'm ready for 2017. I'm going to rock it hard. I'm not going to worry about what everyone else is doing. I'm going to worry about recruiting for my business. And I'm telling you, when you recruit, the speed of leader is the speed of the team. Get those blinders on. Okay.
My name's Taryn Mulcahy. Yay, here's some people. Emerald Ambassador. And my business tip is one that I really think changed a lot for me and allowed me to step out of my scaredness with approaching people. And that is to approach people, take the pressure completely off of yourself and off of the person that you're approaching or that you're reaching out to. Do not in your head have this mindset of, oh my God, I just have to sign one more person, or I just have to sign this person, or I just have to get this customer, because that's so much pressure. Change your mindset and take the pressure off of yourself all the time and think, you know what? I'm just going to ask this person if they're open to doing this business with me, or if they're open to trying these products. And if they say no, I'm going to be like, no big deal. It's all good. We're still friends. If you know of anyone, would you maybe keep me in the back of your mind? And I love referrals. I love helping people with these products. And I love helping other moms stay at home with this business and having a team, because it means so much to me to change people's lives. How much different is that than having all this pressure when you go in and all this fear? So take the pressure off yourself. Don't put that pressure on other people, because they feel it and they sense it. When you are talking to someone, if you're nervous and insecure and have all this pressure on yourself, the whole scenario is too much for people, and sometimes they don't even know what's so off about the conversation. That's what's off. So take that pressure off. Get that chip off your shoulder and just have an open mind saying, you know what? Who cares? I'm just going to ask this person if they're open to it, if they want to hear more, and if they don't, then I'm going to be like, you know what, friend? No worries. It's all good. Please recommend me or tell somebody to reach out to me if you know of anyone. That is my business tip, and I promise you, if you tell yourself that before you reach out to people, it will completely change the way you talk to people, I swear. And it'll encourage you, and you'll get excited to reach out to more people. So,
hi everyone, this is Darlene. I am a Sapphire ambassador, and I think I'm the oldest. Anyway, my tip for you is to be bold. It is so hard in these days to go out and meet new people, but I guarantee you that boldness is so important, because the person that you're going to talk to that you don't know or have never met, you may be changing their lives. Just think what would happen if that person that invited you to Plexus hadn't invited you. I know for a fact that I would be sicker, my husband would be sicker, our finances would have been horrendous. So please, please be bold. Step out and make a difference in somebody's life. And that difference could be their freedom. You have given people freedom of their health and freedom with their finances. It's so exciting, these tips that we are getting tonight. Something that I encourage you is, you have been given a gift. So let me use an example. Let's say you all had a Porsche in your garage. Wouldn't that be nice? And you left it in the garage, and you never drove it, you never shared it, you never let it be a part of anybody else's life. Well, what good is that Porsche? And if that's what you're doing with your Plexus business, if you're not going out there sharing it, if you're not giving it to other people and helping them change their lives, then what good is that Plexus? So I encourage you not to get discouraged. 1 out of 10 people will say no. But that one person may be the person that it will change their lives. It may save their lives. It may be the difference from being home with their family and not being financially strapped the rest of their lives. I am so excited to be here. You guys are amazing. This is so much fun.
Hey, hope you guys are having a fun night. I'm Amber Ike. I'm an Emerald Ambassador, and I'm so excited to be on here and share a top tip for you guys tonight. Let's see here. So my top tip for 2017 is to hone in on your strengths. Really determine what your top 3 strengths are and what you're good at. You know, what you're naturally good at, what you're gifted at. Hone in on those top 3 strengths, because once you really capitalize on who you were created to be and those gifts and talents, it becomes fun to show up for work, right? All too often we focus on our weaknesses, we focus on what we're not good at, we compare ourselves to other people, and it's not fun to show up for work when you are comparing yourself to other people that are doing amazing things that you don't think you can do, right? So then you're not going to show up for your job, you're not going to show up for work. So really want to encourage you guys to just focus on those top 3 strengths that you have and have fun with it. Capitalize on them, maximize them, run with them every single day, because you are going to love showing up for work when you focus on those strengths, okay? Okay, let's see.
Plexus friends, it's Amy Welch, Sapphire Ambassador. I'm going to wait just a couple of minutes to give people a chance to catch the live video. I know some people's connections are a little slow tonight, so I'm just going to wait a second. Hey guys, hey Jamie. I'm just going to wait a couple of seconds, and then I will give you my tip, and I will give away my favorite thing. This is so fun. Aren't you guys having fun? Huge thank you to Heather Campbell Burke, our awesome, extraordinaire upline, for putting this together. So tonight, my business tip is kind of twofold, and I have lots of them, of course, but I heard a lot of duplication. So all of the tips, even if you guys didn't get a chance to watch them before they turned the comments off, you need to go back and watch the videos just for the tips, okay? So my tip tonight for 2017 is to show up every single day in your business. And don't let yourself have excuses. If you catch yourself saying, I'm too busy, I've got too much stuff to do with family, or my work is killing me, or all of this, that's why you need to show up every day and work your Plexus business. Trust me, guys. Many people forget that when I first started Plexus, I had a full-time job working about 50 hours a week and a 1-hour commute on each end with a baby at home. And I was nursing, right? Do it. It is worth it. Work it every single day. My other tip, though, is be open to your Plexus family and pour into them when you get discouraged. I see way too often when people get discouraged, when they have white lines go white, or somebody tells them no, or they get busy and they feel like Plexus is just too much, they leave the team pages, they leave the team threads, they're not engaged anymore. Do not do that. Oh my goodness, you guys, if anyone can pull you through when times get tough in your business, it's your Plexus family. We get it, we've been there, so pour into them. Do not distance yourself. Okay, so tonight I have lots of fun things, and yes, Christine, I would love to give away an Instant Pot, but that's not what I'm giving away tonight.
When I go back and really think, what is the number 1 tip for me? I would have to say team culture is really what it came down to. And the thing about team culture is, in this business, it's all about relationships, just like it is with our potentials, but it is also with our teams. Our teams are super, super important. And I can say I'm so proud and honored to say what a strong unity we have in our team. And your team is going to be the one to lift you up when you're down, to remind you why you started, to motivate you. There are times that you're feeling down, and those people are going to be the ones to pick you up. And just, I always tell my girls, like, we gotta link arms and we gotta go. Like, we all have this, it's the same end goal here. And that's to get to the top, right? We all have the same goal. So I tell them, look to the side of you, look below you, everyone turn around and look to the side. Help the person behind you, help the person to the side of you. And let's do this. You know, these are your friends, these are your family, these are the people that you are close to, maybe before Plexus, and now you have all of these new amazing friendships just through this amazing company. It's so much more than just products. So I can really say how grateful I am that all of these amazing women are on my team and just really love and live your team culture and spend time together. So if you're on my team, you know that I am like the queen of cozy.
Hi, this is Danielle Bookout, and I'm an Emerald Ambassador here in Edmond, Oklahoma, and I'm so glad to be here with you guys on this live Christmas party. So tonight we've heard so many great tips so far, and I really want to give you a mindset tip. So tonight's mindset tip for me is to be thankful. And so it's an attitude of thankfulness and an attitude of believing the best in others around you. That goes from the company itself to our products to the person that introduced you to Plexus, to your team, and just everyone around you. And I think that this mindset is also one that is good for you in your life as a whole, as with your husband, with your children, just in life, to have this attitude of gratitude, of being thankful for the things that you have, the smallest things to the biggest things. And I also have one more, and this is something that we already touched base on today. Tammy, you kind of touched on this, but one is knowing that people around you are going to have different strengths and not to put leaders in a box. And so allow people to thrive in their strengths and walk alongside them in their weaknesses. And also just to allow those leaders to run and not to feel like you have to be a boss, but to let them go and run the race that they have in front of them. So a heart of thankfulness will get you a long ways. And so tonight,
friends, how's it going? Merry Christmas. I'm Jill Renfro, Sapphire Ambassador here. Hey friends, I hope you're having fun tonight on this party. This party is amazing. I want to go through and comment on the things, and I want all of these gifts. These are fabulous. Okay, so I have 2 tips that I'm going to intertangle in one, so don't get you a little tinsel in a tangle here, because I'm just going to get to going. First tip, vision, guys, is huge. If you wake up in the morning or you're having this struggle and you're like, I can never go gold, y'all. I can never go emerald. It seems so far away. I can never go diamond. I can't be like that girl. Like, oh my gosh, guys, this is what I'm going to tell you to do. Shut up. Close your mouth and start visioning what you're going to do with your Plexus business. I want you to smell the leather of your Lexus. I want you to feel the little sand in your toesies in Hawaii. I want you to see yourself on stage as a check earner at Nordstrom shopping with your purses, girl. I want you to envision those things, and you put vision in your path. When I wake up in the morning or go to bed, this is what I do. I'm serious. You're going to think I'm insane. I talk to myself all day long. I'm like, girl, you're going diamond. I have said that since I was silver, and I can even tell my husband, hey, babe, guess what? And he always says, what? And it's our little thing back and forth, and I say, I'm going diamond. And he goes, I know. I haven't had a doubt. And I've said that since I was silver. Put things in your path that are vision-based. One of the things that I've always put in my path that's vision-based has been jewelry, and I'll get to that in a minute. My cell phone background, if you see my cell phone background, it has whatever color, gemstone thing that I am shooting for, and that's the cell phone background, okay? I've got things in my path of notebooks, pictures, cards, things that I see, and I've never once told myself in this business, I can't, I won't, or whoa, me, poor pitiful me. If you're in the poor pitiful umps, shut up. Shut up. Nothing is going to get you anywhere. This is a mindset thing. Just like the people who are playing NFL football, I guarantee you before they go out to the Super Bowl, they don't say, guys, we're just going to lose. We'll never tackle that team. So if you think you'll never tackle this and you'll never get to jewel and you will never get to emerald or diamond or ruby, whatever you are, then you won't. If you want this, Start telling yourself every flipping day, I'm going diamond, sister, and strut it. Okay? That's my one little tip, and another two that I'm going to integrate in there. If you see yourself, envision yourself going diamond, going emerald, going ruby, whatever that may be for you, get to events. The excuses have got to stop. Guys, I would teach all day long little 8-year-old angel babies and exhausted. And let me just tell you, that's like herding cats all day long. I would change my clothes quick as can be in the bathroom. I would get with another teacher partner. We would zoom down to Houston, which was 2 hours away from our house, and we would get to events, opportunity meetings, corporate events, whatever that may be. And the closest ones for us were Houston, 2 hours away. I got there. Forget the excuses. I didn't get home till 10, 11, midnight some nights. I got up at 4:30 a.m., did it all again. So if you're telling yourself, there's nothing in my hometown, there's nothing close enough to me, find a way to get there. Make the drive, hire the babysitter, make the carpool arrangements. Your butt better be at Super Saturday. Your butt better be at convention. Stop making the excuses. When Plexus has the tour that comes up in the spring for the opportunity meetings, you need to be there. Stop making excuses. Events build belief. Events build leaders. I guarantee you, every single jewel on this call and a person that you look up to has been to events as a silver, a gold, a senior gold, a ruby, a senior ruby before they ever were there as a jewel. Okay, my favorite thing.
So this is Amanda Grubb, Sapphire Ambassador. I'm going to wait for a couple people to come on, but I think I'll be here in 2 seconds, so it's no big deal. There's the people. There's my Carrie. All right, so my tip, and if you're on my team, you've heard me say this before, but this is so important. It is about joy. Having someone steal your joy. You never, ever, ever let anyone steal your joy in this business. Ever. I guarantee if you ask any jewel on this call, we have a story of someone who just almost mortifyingly cut us down and told us we couldn't do this, and that this was, and that made fun of us or something like that. People are going to do that. And you know why they do that? It's jealousy. It is jealousy. So I want you to remember when your upline and your sponsor talked to you and said, I think you should try Plexus. I think this is going to change your life. And I want you to remember that joy, that feeling you had in your gut that made you think, oh my gosh, I'm about to change my life. I'm about to change my life and my family's life. This is happening. I'm going to do this. This is happening. And you were so excited. You were so nervous, you probably wanted to throw up to make that first post, but you were so excited. And I can tell you guys, I had a very close family member tell me that I was embarrassing my whole family. My husband was at a roast, and I was not the one being roasted, and I was the one being made fun of. But guess what? Those aren't paying my bills. They're not paying my bills. They're not changing my life. They're not changing my kids' lives. And because I never let any of those people steal my joy, because I know why I'm in this business. I'm in this business to make people healthy, help change their lives, and in turn change my own life. That's why I'm in this business. These products have changed my life so dramatically, I have to pass that on, and I have to share that forward. So I just want you to know, there are going to be some people that say no. There are going to be some people that say something harsh, something like that, but don't let them steal your joy. That is your joy. It is yours to keep. And if someone passes you through the day, you say, you know what? That was really offensive. I'm not going to let them steal my joy. And you don't have to backlash. You just turn the other cheek and walk away. I'm not going to let you steal my joy. I'm moving on to the next person. No problem. Because I guarantee those people that are jealous, they're going to come back around. And they're going to be like, all right, seriously, what are you doing? I can tell you I've been doing this almost 2 years, and I have 3 very close friends right now that are like, all right, seriously, I'm in. What is this? So it happens. It happens. So that is my tip.
Taylor here and Gavin Taylor.
Hello.
And congratulations to you guys for achieving this. You guys are doing amazing, and we're so proud of each and every one of you. Our business tip for today is this is always about relationships. It always has been. So keep relationships front and center in your business. The way you reach out, the way you talk to people, the way you grow your business should always be focused on the relationship with the person first and the sale second. So always keep that in mind as you're prospecting and as you're adding new people to your network, make it about the relationship. So
My tip was just don't prejudge your customers or your ambassadors. Like we said, we've had a very large team now, which is kind of nice. And you can see who ends up doing well and who doesn't sometimes do so well. And it's not who you would expect a lot of times. There are those people you sign up that you hope are going to be rock stars, and they do take off. But there's a lot of times you sign up those rock stars that just never do anything, but you also signed up those wholesale ambassadors that actually take off and manage to get through the ranks and do an amazing job. So make sure not to prejudge, just educate everybody that signs up and just build those personal relationships, and they'll do something amazing for you. So
you guys is to work within your strengths and stay true to yourself. There are so many different ways to work this business, and you are going to hear something different from every leader that you talk to. And I do not want you to try to do all 800 of them, because if you do, you will not be good at any of the things that you're doing. So I want you to find the things that you are actually good at and do them well. So know your strengths, know your style, take some strength test finders if you're unsure, take the Myers-Briggs test or the different color personalities test, and really get to know what you're good at. And once you find that, you will find that you are happy with what you're doing. It won't feel like work, it will feel like fun, and your team will just start to blossom. So my